Hello, and welcome to Electrical Situation Awareness Tool mobile application. This application is developed by SARMAD Research Group. You can navigate through the application using options provided on the menu. By clicking on the Introduction button, you can obtain information about the database that is built into the program. Here you can see a sample accident report from OSHA's Integrated Management Information System database. More than 320 reports for electrical works from year 2009 to 2012 are incorporated into the program. You can navigate through variables such as degree of injuries, nature of injuries, project types, project cost, and project end uses. A brief explanation for each variable is also provided. By clicking on the menu icon, you will be directed to the menu. Next section provides information regarding the task attributes. One of the objectives of the study was to identify task attributes that cause an accident. The objective is achieved by conducting content analysis on accident reports. In this section, you can see how the accident reports were analyzed and task attributes were identified. 21 task attributes have been identified and classified into 4 categories: electrocution, struck by, fall, and others. The result of content analysis and other data collection efforts were restored in the database that is embedded in this application. After reviewing the data, it is time to see how practitioners can use the results and assess risk of potential injuries. In the following 3 sections, different approaches that are used to utilize the database will be explained. These methods help practitioners to compare safety risk of multiple means and methods and predict probability of an accident based on limited number of attributes. First, let's look at odds ratio. This mosaic plot shows the ratio between fatal and non-fatal injuries in 3 major attribute categories. You can click on each scenario to explore the results. The rules presented here are the results of classification and regression trees algorithm. You can select up to 4 independent variables to calculate the probability of fatal injury in the activity that you are going to implement. For example, for the first feature, which is task attribute, there are 2 classes. Let's select Working with Electric Tools from class 1 and hit Show the Results. You may want to then add more features by clicking on the Add More Features button and get Next feature, which is Project End Uses. Let's select Commercial Building and see the results. Now, if more features are needed, you will get a warning that with these 2 selected features, no more levels are available. But if Power Plant is selected as End Use, then you can add feature, which is Project Cost. The maximum number of features that can be added to decision rules is 4. By choosing another task attribute, user can restart this process again. To conduct risk assessment, you have 2 options: using the database embedded into the program or define your own risk values. If you decide to use the embedded database, you should select the first option. Then you can choose one or more of the attributes that exist in your task. Click on Show Result button and see the severity scores and risk levels. This list can be extended to include all 21 attributes. As said before, to conduct risk assessment, you do not need to rely on our database, and you can define your own risk scores. To do that, you should click on Try Again and use Customized option. Here, you can define severity scores for each attribute in a range from 0 to 100. If the number is not in the range, you will get an error message. In the next step, you can define risk levels and see the results on next page. To test users' knowledge, some questions are developed by our team. Various types of questions can be designed and included on the quiz. You can see the scores immediately and review the answers. This application can be linked to any URL such as OSHA and provide access to specific regulations or other safety educational materials on the web. Thank you.